Howdy YouTube, bringing you a very special review today. We're taking a look at the WWE Mattel defining moments, the bad guy, Razor Ramon. Certainly one of the most popular characters, definitely in WCW and also in WWE. I believe this is the first time Mattel have brought a Razor Ramon Scott Hall figure to us. They are releasing this guy again in a battle pack with Kevin Nash, but that is a basic figure. I was really excited to pick this guy up. For those of you that know, in Australia we get pretty much all the junk wrestling figures. We don't get a lot of the elites. We don't get any of the battle packs unless you go to specialist shops, which usually charge quite a high price. I'm in Toys R Us the other day, and I see they've got a series of like old basic WWE figures, and then at the very back there was this guy, and I absolutely lost it. I was not expecting this sort of figure to ever make it into local stores. I picked him up for $35, absolute steal. Very happy I was able to pick him up and hopefully give you guys a cool review. He comes in the defining moment style packaging, which is actually really cool packaging. You get a great look of the figure. I almost don't want to take him out and just keep him displayed like this. The packaging looks awesome. So at the bottom you can see there, obviously it's got defining moments. Nice shot of Scott Hall, Chico, Razor Ramon on the side there, moving up. Nice shot of the figure. I love that the back of the packaging has the gold chains at the back window there. I think that's just such a cool little addition that really adds to the figure. Awesome packaging. And then at the top, of course, we see Razor Ramon. So awesome packaging, and we'll take a look at the back. And here we have the back of the packaging, and that great detail carries through with the gold and silver chains. Then, of course, the trademark Razor there on the back. Really awesome packaging for the defining moments. I have got the Sting figure coming. He has been pre-ordered, and hopefully will be arriving sometime in July, which is really exciting. And this is great because the packaging on the Sting figure will be very similar to this. So awesome. The read-up does say, draped in gold chains and flicking a toothpick at anyone who crosses his path, Razor Ramon oozed machismo. And you guys can pause and read the rest of the review. I actually never got to see Razor Ramon wrestle. I did get to see Scott Hall in WCW, obviously just through TV. It does say on the read-up on the back about the famous ladder match with Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 10. I'm not sure if this was actually the attire he wore in that match. I could be wrong. I thought he had the black trunks, but again, I don't know. For me, I always loved Scott Hall as part of the NWO, and when I was really watching wrestling, that's what he was a part of. But it's pretty much the exact same character. I think they even had a lawsuit about it. So awesome figure here, awesome packaging. Let's get this guy opened up and out of the box. Okay, and here we have Scott Hall, or Razor Ramon, opened up and out of packaging. And this is a seriously awesome figure. Certainly one of the best elites and WWE figures in general that I've come across. I've never had any of the more recent classic superstars Jakks Razor Ramon figures. Some of those look really cool, but I've seen them on the net and things like that, and this one certainly looks a lot better. Definitely incredible. I'll bring it forward so you guys can see. Mattel absolutely nailed that face. That is a really great face sculpt for Razor Ramon. Like awesome job by Mattel. Nice detail on the hair as well. I love the stubble that's there. I think it just looks absolutely awesome. You see the gold chains, the chest hair, Razor obviously on the trunks. I think they absolutely nailed it. Like they really did just an exceptional job with this figure. Now, before we look at articulation, it's worth noting that the vest is obviously removable, as are the gold chains. So that's something that's really cool. But I don't think they hinder articulation all that much. So moving through, he has the standard articulation, which is, of course, ball-jointed head, elite articulation, I should say. Ball jointed arms, swivel in the bicep, bend at the elbow, standard wrist articulation. He's got the ab crunch, which is pretty stiff on this guy. Swivel in the waist, the legs move on a ball joint, swivel in the thigh, bend at the knee, swivel in the boot, and then the standard ankle articulation. So just a great range of articulation that you can use to really set this guy up. So I'm a huge fan. Absolutely love this guy. I'll zoom in so you guys can see. Unlike the Shawn Michaels figure that they did for WrestleMania, they certainly didn't skip on the chest hair for Razor Ramon. Definitely very prominent on this figure. And then the back, nice detail too with the logo. Really, really awesome. Now, Razor Ramon does come with an elite WWE or WWF, I should say, Intercontinental Championship. Really awesome. I love the Mattel belts. They look a lot more accurate with the holes on the side here. Basically, it just pegs in on the back and that secures the belt. So really awesome, really cool. Lots of nice detail. I love that the belt has got the paint apps there. Awesome. Really, really cool. Just for comparison, I'll bring in the Jax IC belt, which came with, I believe I got this with Classic Superstars Tito Santana. You can see the belts are pretty much the same scale, same size, but obviously the added detail on the Elite really makes this one the definitive title. So pretty cool there. Now, one of the main reasons I really wanted to get this guy as well is because he does fit in perfectly with the Mattel Diesel figure, which is also an awesome figure. And you can set these guys up. You've got the outsiders there, as they were in WWE. Really cool. Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, two of my favorite wrestlers. Scott Hall, unfortunately, awesome Intercontinental Champion, awesome United States Champion in WCW and Tag Champion. Never made it to the heavyweight title or the WWE Championship. Some people ask why. I think it was just because of all the drug use and all the problems he's had recently. Hopefully he'll clean his act up. He was recently, and then just a couple of weeks ago, check back into rehab. So it's a shame because he's such a good performer, was such a great wrestler, such a great character. But at least WWE Mattel have given us an epically awesome version of the WWE Mattel Razor Ramon as part of the Defining Moments line. If you are a WWE fan, if you're an Intercontinental Championship fan, if you're a Scott Hall fan, then no questions, no ifs, no buts. Find this guy. If you can get him for a good price, even better. But I think he's well worth the money. He is an exceptionally awesome figure.